Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So, I just spent the last half hour recording this video, and my phone decided that it was going to crap out and not work, so, and reset itself right after I've done filming, so, this is why I don't film videos anymore. So, as some of you may know, some of you guys followed my channel before, but if you didn't, I have not made a video since like 2012, so, and if you see me looking up, it's because I'm looking at my mirror to like try and make sure that my video is recording properly, because I have to use my cell phone to record the video because this camera that I usually use won't work. And it tells me my memory card is full, even though my memory card has like 20 gigs left on it. I don't understand, so we're just gonna use my phone because I just want to get this out of the way. So, okay, so I have been asked by a few of my friends to make this video, so I am going to do that. And this video is going to be about products that didn't work for me or that I didn't like or whatever. And disclaimer, because there's always going to be a disclaimer at the beginning of one of these videos. This is just my opinion, and if these products worked for you, then great, but they just didn't do it for me. So we're going to start off because I've got a lot to go through. So the first thing that I have is my NYX Spring Fling palette. Oh gosh, it's sunny out, I can't see shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this is my NYX Spring Fling palette. I actually bought this for my stepmother for Mother's Day a couple of years ago. She didn't like it, so I took it back because she just never used it and told me I could have it. So I was like, alright. So I took it back because I figured, you know what, I might be able to get some use out of it. But these are the eyeshadows. But the eyeshadows are so incredibly chalky. Like they feel like they're legitimate chalk, and when you swatch them, you can, I don't know if you can see that, but like how chalky that is. It doesn't want to focus, but anyway, it's like super chalky, and if you swatch them, like they disappear, like there's nothing there, and they're just, ugh, it's just bad. And you've got this little pull-out drawer that has like all the lipsticks and stuff in it, but nah, man, this ain't for me, yo. So this was just not, it was expensive, and it just didn't work, so this was enough. I'm just gonna make a little bit of a disclaimer here. I fucking love NYX product. I love their eyeliners, I love their lipsticks, I love their butter glosses, I love their jumbo eye pen. I love their jumbo eye pencils. I love like everything. I love like almost everything that they do, but there is a few things by NYX that I just am not a fan of. And one of them happens to be their eyeshadows. So this is the NYX Sex Bomb palette, and it's just, my problem with this palette is that this red looks like nice and like true red inside the palette, but when you swatch it, it just turns pink. And I was like, I'm not looking for a pink eyeshadow, I'm looking for a red eyeshadow. That was one of my biggest problems, and then the rest of the colors are just boring and they don't show up very well, and it's just a typical NYX problem with their eyeshadows where they just don't show up. They're super sheer, they just don't show up, so this was a no for me as well. The next two products I have by NYX are the NYX Butter Lip Balm and the Butter Lipstick. This is the lip balm in Marshmallow, and this is the lipstick in Pops. Marshmallow, it just doesn't smell like marshmallows. It kind of does, but it's just a really strong, sickeningly sweet scent that I just, well, that is a very good alliteration. Sickening, strong, super strong, sickeningly sweet scent. That is a lot of S's. And it just didn't do it. The color, I don't know if you can see the color, but the color is just really gross and ugh, so this just wasn't for me. And the other thing I have is their lipstick in Pops, and I was really looking forward to using this lipstick because I really like this sort of mauvey, dusty rose color, but it just, it smells like toffee, but like gross toffee. You know, the toffee that's kind of been sitting around for a few days and you're just kind of like, should I eat that? And you're like, no, I really shouldn't. That's what this smells like, so I don't know, just ugh. I don't like the color, and it's also really sheer, and I'm just like, ugh, no. The next two products really paid me to talk about because these were my holy grails before I really figured out what the problem with these was. So this was my very first Sephora purchase about 3.5 years ago. Obviously this is a newer bottle, but I wore this like every single day for 2 years before I figured out that it was turning me orange. Like bright orange. And the concealer too. Like bright orange. It was oxidizing on me like crazy. I was like, oh my goodness. I was leaving the house looking like an Oompa Loompa, which is really not a good look on me. So, because I would just have like a pale neck, and orange face, and that was bad. It was bad. It was all kinds of no. So, ugh. And the concealer is the same thing. And my problem with these is that these are almost brand new. There's like a quarter of this gone, and like maybe 3 pumps of this gone. But these are brand new, and I don't know what to do with them. I can't sell them because you can't return them to Sephora. I can't sell them. I don't know what to do. So they're just kind of sitting on my shelf. So I'm probably just going to have to get rid of them or give them to somebody because they're just... This is a $55 foundation, and this is a $35 concealer. These are expensive, very expensive, and they don't work, and I'm pissed. The next product that I have is the Freeman Clay Mask in Mint and Lemon. So this one I actually bought at Walmart a couple years ago, and I really liked it. After the few times of using it, I found that it started to dry my skin out really bad, and it would burn really, really bad. So which is really unfortunate because it smells amazing, but I can't use it because it burns my skin, and I'm going to have to throw it out because I don't know anybody who's going to want this because it's going to burn their skin, so not for me. And it was only like $3, so it wasn't like I'm taking a big loss on it, but still, you know, it's a little disappointing. The next product that I have is a very expensive product, and it is by Benefit. It is the POREfessional. So this is just the sample size, but this sample is probably about $12. The full size is $50. It is so expensive, and it's not worth it. This is the NYX pore filler, and it works exactly the same. And this is, I think, a $9 to $10 pore filler. This is $12. This is a sample size. Look the size difference. This is unbelievable, and it works exactly the same. There is no difference between these two products. And the only difference between them, actually, is that this one has no scent. It is completely scent-free. And the POREfessional smells like chemicals. And it has perfume, and it's going to give me a headache. It's full of perfume, and it's just, no. It's a no. I don't have the money to pay for the $50 big one. I'm glad I only got the sample size, because I would not waste my money on it when I could just buy the NYX one for way cheaper, and it works way better. So the next product that I have is the Bora Bora Quad by Be a Bombshell. So anybody that subscribes to Ipsy knows that Be a Bombshell is not exactly the greatest company in the world. I got this in my Ipsy bag, of course, and it's just they're just chalky and unappealing. And I mean, yeah, like the blue really does match my hair, but other than that, it's just unappealing, chalky, and gross. I don't like Be a Bombshell products, and the packaging is super cheap. It feels like kids makeup, like play makeup. Not for me. The next two products that I have are scent products. The first one is the Dove Go Fresh Body Mist in Cool Essentials Cucumber and Green Tea scent. This one smells to me like when you take your laundry out of the dryer, and it smells like laundry or like dryer lint. It smells like that freshly cleaned laundry scent, which is fine, except that it's extremely overpowering and it lingers all day. It just lingers on everything and it doesn't dissipate. and I can't handle that. It's too strong. It's just way too strong for something that's supposed to be like a fresh scent. It's just too strong. And the next thing is the Tainted Love moisturizer from Tokyo Milk, the one with the key on it. So I actually really like Tokyo Milk's perfumes, but my problem with this is not that it's a bad, I can't even hold it. It's not that it's a bad product. I'm just gonna hold it over here where I don't have to smell it. It's not that it's a bad product. I had bought the Rollerball, the moisturizer, and the perfume bar set from Sephora, and I brought it home, and when I opened my bag, the Rollerball had burst and broken in my backpack. So my backpack and everything that was in my backpack smelled like this for months, and it's extremely overpowering. Like I don't even need to like go near this. Like anywhere I put that, it's gonna smell like flowers, and I don't like flowered scents. I'm not a fan of floral anything, so not for me. The next thing that I have kind of hurts my heart. The next thing I have kind of hurts my heart a little, because this company, these eyeshadows, this company in general just is my favorite eyeshadow company in the world, but unfortunately these two colors just weren't for me, and it is Decora and Paper Doll by Sugarpill Cosmetics. The first one I have is Decora, and Decora is this really delightful sort of like almost birthday cake pink, like princess pink. It's really sparkly and shimmery, and it's a really beautiful color. I just don't wear pink eyeshadows. The reason that I have it is because I got it in I think it's called the Royal Sugar set or something. But it came with Lumi and Royal Sugar, the blue and the iridescent white one. So I had to get that one to get the other two at a cheaper price. So I ended up getting this one with it, but I'll never use it because it's just, not only that, but there's so much product in here. I will never, ever, ever use that much eyeshadow. Like, it's so much product. And the next one is Paper Doll. And this is a really gorgeous color. Let me tap it a little. It is a really gorgeous, like, pastel purple, but it goes on really, really sheer. Doesn't matter if you put like NYX Milk underneath it or any primer whatsoever, it'll just go on like almost completely sheer, completely translucent. It doesn't have, it's not opaque, which really kind of bothered me. And I also found that it just didn't really work on my skin tone or with my eye color, so that was a bust for me, unfortunately. But I do love Sugarpill's products. I have like almost their entire line of eyeshadows, but unfortunately those two just didn't do it for me. The last two products that I have are liquid lipsticks, and the first one that I have is Black Cat by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. I actually have Three Witches by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics as well that I was more disappointed in than this one, but I actually can't find Three Witches, so this one is going to have to take its place, but they both have the same formula anyways, so whatever. But when I bought these, I was under the impression that they were long wear, like transfer proof lipsticks that were an alternative to other brands that I didn't want to buy, and this just didn't. It just was super runny, and it ran like really bad. So I'm actually going to swatch it for you guys. So this is a swatch. Here is Black Cat. I'm actually going to put it up against Witches by Kat Von D. So this one's Pretty Zombie. This is Witches by Kat Von D. So they look pretty similar. The Pretty Zombie one is sort of running into the lines on my hands, whereas the Kat Von D one is just staying put. And once these dry, I can kind of show you that one of them is like more transfer proof than the other. My neighbors are staring at me, wondering why I'm talking to myself. Hi. Okay. So I'll let those dry. So yeah, my problem with Pretty Zombie wasn't that it was a terrible product, it just wasn't the product that I thought it was. They've also changed the prices since I bought those. I got the Three Witches and Black Cats for like $12, and I think they sell for $15 now, so I don't know. Also, what kind of keeps me from buying from Pretty Zombie again is their customer service. I found that their customer service was really lacking, and it also took me like 2 months to get my order, so that's kind of a big deal. Anyway. And the last product that I have is kind of a sensitive subject. and I'm sure a lot of you already know, but is the Velvet lipstick. I am not going to say the name of the company, but I'm sure you can guess by just the packaging alone and by what I am saying. Because this company has a history of getting upset at bloggers for talking poorly about their products, but my problem with these is that it is something like 2 milliliters of product in these versus 7 milliliters in the Kat Von D ones. And the Kat Von D is like $22 Canadian. These are $25 Canadian. And there is like more than twice the amount of product in these than there is in this. And you're like, oh, well, look how big the tube is. Like, okay, the tube, I don't know if you can see, but it's as big as the wand. So the amount of product that you get is like how much the wand fits into the tube. Like, that's it. There's no more product in there. And it expired really fast. So I had this for like 6 months, and I was doing my friend's makeup and I accidentally like knocked it over and it spilled all over my floor like it was water. It just went everywhere and I was like, what? And the smell, everyone always talks about how the Velvet's lipsticks are always smell like cupcakes, or they smell really good. After about 6 months, they start to smell like chemicals, like really strongly like chemicals. So, coupled with my own personal problems with the company, I will never repurchase these again. And the only reason that I kept it was because it's empty. It's empty. It's spilled all over my floor. It is completely empty. But the only reason that I kept it was because I wanted to make a video like this, like talking about it. So, but now after I'm done this video, it is going in the trash. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the Pretty Zombie. And look at that. It just smudges. The Kat Von D one, it sort of smudges, but like nowhere near as much as this one. Like, nowhere near. And like, look, you can see on my fingers. This is the one I smudged the Pretty Zombie with. This is the one I smudged Kat Von D with. Like nowhere near as bad. So, okay, so that's it for now. I will make a new video about the products that I actually do enjoy. I'll probably do that soon. But yeah, for now, those are the products that didn't work for me. And I'll probably have more of those sometime in the near future, considering how much makeup I actually buy. So yeah, okay, bye.